A self-destructive phase of Brussels. Hungary sided with the UK to shoot down the EU for its dirty tricks over Brexit. The EU member state criticized Brussels for wanting revenge for Brexit rather than helping Europeans. James Cleverly had his first bilateral meeting as Foreign Secretary with his Hungarian counterpart Péter Szijjártó to discuss UK/EU relations as negotiations with Brussels on Northern Ireland stalled. A major rift has erupted in the EU over how Ursula von der Leyen handled post-Brexit negotiations with the UK, when one member state was accused of damaging UK-European relations because of its desire to Brexit revenge. Hungarian Foreign Minister Péter Szijjártó attacked Brussels after he held his first talks with James Cleverly since he became Foreign Minister in September. The two met for talks in London after speaking at a conference on violence against women in conflict organized by the Foreign Office when Mr. Cleverly became his first ally in the EU. Speaking exclusively to Express.co.uk in a rare newspaper interview following discussions with Mr. Cleverly, the Hungarian foreign minister said he believes too many people in Brussels are motivated by the desire to revenge Brexit. Von der Leyen is the ringleader for this reprehensible personal revenge. Mr. Szijjártó continues to dump on the president of the EU for the dirty tricks she has perpetrated. Mr. Szijjártó, who also discussed his country's divergent views on Ukraine with Mr. Cleverly, made clear that Hungary sided with the UK regarding the problematic negotiations on amending the Northern Ireland Protocol and other problems in the future. The Hungarian minister joked that he is now the UK's sixth partner since taking office in 2014. We attach great importance to the debates between London and Brussels. They should be resolved in a way that is based on mutual respect and can generate reasonable and effective cooperation, he said. I don't agree with the way Mrs. von der Leyen runs the bloc. She always brings in her personal grudges to confront the UK's Brexit. What we need here is cooperation for mutual development, not confrontation. What the European Union should be pushing now is to try to minimize the damage caused by Brexit. But instead of a rational and mutually respectful approach, what we're seeing now is Brussels taking steps that take us further away, not closer. The minister said it was a mistake to exclude the UK from Project Horizon on research and innovation and not take a sensible approach to the Northern Ireland Protocol. Without the UK, the EU's Horizon project has been noticeably delayed. I told Mr. Cleverly that we will continue to consult with Brussels during the RDR to push the EU from within to behave realistically and effectively towards the UK. He added, there is no doubt they, Brussels, still intend to take revenge because they feel personally offended by the fact that the British people have stood up and are free to make decisions about their future. Their own future. It's strange for officials in Brussels that a country has a will of its own, and if that country has a will of its own, then that country embodies and represents that will. We should respect them, because they did better than us. Von der Leyen was humiliated when a member of her bloc taught her how to run the bloc.